I just finished reviewing my Amazon Merch 2024 sales data, where I made over 18,000 print-on-demand sales, primarily t-shirts. And I realized I had a single design template and approach to designing these t-shirts that worked better than the rest. And in this video, I'm gonna peel back the curtain, show you what that design template was as I recreate it for you. So let's get to it. By the way, if you're new here, I famously like to keep my designs very simple. So I told you over 18,000 sales in 2024. You're probably thinking, oh, this is gonna be great. I can't wait to see what crazy designs it is, but prepare to be underwhelmed because I keep things simple so that I have the most broad, like mass appeal with my designs as possible. Again, I'm gonna recreate this design style for you. And for that exercise, we're gonna be using the very popular design app Kittl. If you're not familiar with it, this is the perfect solution for both new print-on-demand sellers as well as expert level print-on-demand sellers. There's really nothing you can't do in Kittl, and it operates straight from your web browser, which I know is a fan favorite. By the way, they just rebranded as Kittl 2.0, so let me give you a quick refresh on what's new at Kittl before we jump on over to the design aspect of this video. In addition to a new logo, Kittl really wanted to cement themselves as an advanced graphic design platform by introducing things like ruler and guides, as well as margin and bleed settings in all of your projects, as well as real-time collaboration, not something I need as a solopreneur that is a team of one, but useful in professional settings. They've got a new shape builder tool where you can merge and or subtract different shapes together and save them as vectors. Speaking of vectors, they introduced vector editing, and they have a new Flux AI and image restyle option for their AI image generator as well. So this is the first of many things to come over at Kittl. It's pretty awesome to see that Kittl continues to innovate for print-on-demand sellers and graphic designers alike, and can't wait to see what's next for them. Anyways, let's get to it. The reason we're here. So I'm in the new Kittl UI. By the way, your projects are on a tab on the left-hand navigation. Your templates are also here. And this is not your templates, right? These are just the templates that they provide for us. I love using these as jumping off points for various projects. I'm pretty much exclusively using Kittl for print on demand. That's because, hey, I'm trying to make print on demand sales and make more money, right? That's why we're here. So anyways, I'm gonna go up to the top right corner and I'm gonna click new project and start fresh for this video. Right here, you get to choose the artboard size. I'm gonna go to print on demand and I'm gonna select merch by Amazon 4,500 by 5,400. Now, I have the option of working with the white background, but I usually optimize for a black background. So if I'm doing this video showing you guys how I operate in Kittl, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this background to black. Now I'm gonna go over to the left-hand side, click text. You see the big T, little t for text. And I'm just gonna click add headline. Now, when I do that, it's black text on a black background, so be careful. A little bit hard to see at first. I'm gonna switch the text color to white. That'll make it easier to see, and I'm gonna make it bigger. The font that I'm gonna use in this video is not the exact font I used in the design template because I don't need a million people copying the exact font as if the font is what made it successful. It's not. The design template, when you see it in its finished form, you'll understand why it worked, hopefully, and understand that the font is me like putting my own personal spin on it. So for this video, I had actually planned on using a font called ASAP VF here in Kittl. You can see it right there. And it's not required that if you're copying or following along that you use that font. I just liked how it looked. I'm also gonna move myself so you can see the full Kittl sidebar there. All right, so now that I've switched the font, underneath the font, there's another dropdown where I can play around with different weights. All right, they have condensed, they have expanded. I typically like a condensed font for print on demand. So I'm gonna go ahead and use condensed bold. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you the meat of this template. And if you guys are new to my channel, one thing about how I approach print on demand is I don't have like, very few designs that make all the money. I have a very kind of flat bestseller library. I mean, naturally some are gonna rise to the top, but I like to sell in niches that other people overlook. So I'll get into like the weeds with my niche selections. As a result, I need scalable design templates like the one I'm about to show you that I used to generate the most sales basically last year in 2024 for Amazon merch. So the first line is gonna say eat, and I'm gonna say a period. I'm also going to left align this, okay, eat, and I'm going to, if you didn't know, over here on the right-hand side, where the text information is, there is a button you can click to force the uppercase casing. All right, so you saw I opted to use the fast forward button there. Basically what I did is I set up that first piece of text to be big and bold and how I like it. I like people that see my design to know immediately that I am selling a, in this case, a Bitcoin shirt, but in this case, it's the eat, sleep, something, repeat design template. Now I'm not done yet, but I wanted to just show you really quickly that this is how I laid it out. 4 lines of vertical text left aligned. Okay, if you're taking notes, this is not an original idea, by the way. I mean, there was a whole song called Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat. I think that's what made this popular. And it naturally translated into like t-shirt ideas and whatnot. It's a very simple, scalable template. But now for the finishing touch, I'm going to change the color of the text. All right, so I got my one of my original designs, one of my best sellers pulled up on my side monitor. This first line is going to be yellow. The second line is going to be a little bit of a kind of dirty blue, like that. The next line is going to be orange. Okay, so let me drag this color slider, get a nice orange there. And then that last line is going to be red, something like that. So this is more or less what my best-selling design template of 2024 looked like. It's not the exact font. It's not the exact colors. It's a little bit of an approximation because there's not really a strong incentive for me to give you the exact design template. Let's be real here, especially if it was my bestseller. But hopefully I have revealed enough to you to take this and run and go work with it if you're interested. This literally made me thousands of dollars of profit. Now, if you didn't pick up on the part where the word Bitcoin in this case is the niche. So you can swap out the word Bitcoin, which I just chose to add here, even though, crypto was definitely contributing to some of my sales, crypto themed designs, but plugged into this design template is kind of what I'm trying to illustrate here in Kittl. You can swap that word out for any number of other words that represent interests, hobbies, professions, right? All the things that people buy graphic t-shirts on Amazon and Etsy for. So I would invite you to think along those lines and use this scalable design template to make many designs in many niches, but keeping the design aspect simple, as I told you I like to do. So that's it, guys. You saw how easy it was for me to recreate a best-selling design template in Kittl. It was a nice, big, bold, easy to read font. It was a tried and true design template in the eat, sleep, something, repeat. It was good color contrast in my color choices against black, which I chose because on Amazon merch, if I make the color black in terms of t-shirts available, that's going to be the default primary thumbnail. And you always want to make sure your designs look best against whatever color you're showing in your primary thumbnail. So we honestly keep it simple and just take the shortest path to profits. It's working. I'm trying to show you guys my numbers and my design templates to show you that it doesn't always need to be complicated, but it's truly whatever you want it to be. The beauty of print on demand is that it is whatever flavor each designer is inspired to make it. So using Kittl makes it easy to put your own personal touches on print on demand design. Of course, I'm going to link to them in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another new video.